Hi, today I'm just doing a bit of an update review about all the books and series I've been reading lately, and I'm kind of feeling like where are all the good series, because all the ones I've read in the last month or so have been very disappointing. And you know me, I love good series and I'm quite hard to please too, because I find faults, where there are faults, I can't really overlook them. So 3 of the series that I've read and done reviews on, the Kiera Hudson series, the Meredith Gentry series, and the Signs of the Zodiac series. Look for those reviews if you want on my channel. But yeah, the 3 of them, they were just disappointing, and they just weren't really written well, and the stories themselves I didn't love. And another series that was disappointing was the Spook Squad series by Keri. I also did a review on that. Yeah, that was just really boring. And then I read some other books too. I read Black Swan Rising by Carroll, and I read Mad Skills by Walter Greatshell. Yeah, and I had those on my e-reader for a long time, and I put them on my to-read list, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get through that list, I'm going to read them. Oh, they were so bad. I read all of Mad Skills, but I skimmed Black Swan Rising after a while, and they were just both just not worth the read. I got a book from the library, Adoration of Jenna. I love that title, by Mary E. Pearson. It's kind of a similar premise to Mad Skills by Walter Greatshell, but it was just done better. It wasn't outstanding, but it was good and I enjoyed it. I heard they're doing a movie version of it too. So yeah, I thought that was, it's good enough. So they're kind of like 3 kind of standalone books I read. So they were all like a little disappointing, and I'm asking you for help, to help me find a good series. The things I'm kind of in the mood for reading about at the moment are, I don't know why, I love a nice pregnancy storyline in a series. It's just something I enjoy reading about. So if you know any series out there like that, let me know. And the thing I'm really interested in at the moment, I read Fever recently, and it just kind of got me even more wanting it. Is a really nice brother-sister relationship. In Fever there's twins and they're separated, and you read about their great relationship, and I love that whole brother-sister relationship. You don't get to see that a lot, or that whole family relationship. It's mostly kind of a boyfriend-girlfriend, not as much family. So I would really love a new series now that had a really great brother-sister or family relationship in it. The other thing is a kind of, a love relationship that starts out with characters hating each other and gradually start to like each other. I'm always a sucker for that type of relationship, so I would love series with any of those 3 premises. So if you know any, please let me know. So they're my disappointments of recent times, and kind of a plea for good recommendations. Now, it's also an update on the books I have been waiting to come out, and thankfully those were good. And the Dreg City, the 4th book by Kelly Medding, that came out. I always enjoy the Dreg City series. This probably sounds bad, it was my least favourite, but I absolutely loved the other 3. I mean, so the 4th one isn't bad, it will be at the end of my favourite list. More so because it's just, the main characters have put through so much that 4 books in, it's getting a bit unfair now that they've put through so much heartache. So, and the main couple get another hurdle to kind of overcome, so that kind of bugged me a little bit. But it was a good book. Perfect Blood also came out, I did a review on that, and it's the 10th book in the Hollow series by Harrsion, and that was excellent, great book, so I was really pleased with that. And the 3rd book that I've been waiting to come out was Fever by Laurell Desteffano, and that's the 2nd book in the Chemical Garden trilogy. I was going to do a whole separate review on that by itself, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to talk a little bit about it now. I loved the first book with her. It was just so fresh and new, and oh, it was just so interesting and engaging. The second book is completely different because the whole setting has changed. But I enjoyed the book, but I really feel that it was just a build up to the third one. Like, Ryan is just waiting for her brother, and it's just a constant build up to the third one with that reunion, and I just could not wait for them to meet up, and I just got impatient. That kind of irritated me a little bit, but I say the third book will be amazing and satisfying and rewarding for all those kind of people waiting for a happy ending. So Fever was a really good book, but it kind of frustrated me a little bit because I just constantly wanted certain things to happen, and we just have to wait for the third book for them to happen. So you may get a little frustrated, but you will also enjoy it. I also read a novella by Carolyn who does the Disillusionists series. So she released a little novella from one of the characters, Simon, his point of view, and yeah, it was nice, it was interesting, you know, it wasn't out of this world. Yeah, I enjoyed it. There wasn't, you know, too many faults with it. I kind of wish that the main character from the series, Justine, was in it. That's the only fault I can find, but it was good enough. So that's my update for today, and my laptop broke. It's so sad. I have to get a new one. Oh, I mean, I had it for 5 years, but I spent so much money fixing it, and it was a very expensive laptop as well. So hopefully I get a new laptop soon, and then I can start downloading and buying some more books, because I think I only have like one or two other books on my to-read list that are on my e-reader now. One book, I think, so when that's done I don't know what to do. I suppose I'll have to just go to the library a bit more. But that's that, and as I said, any recommendations, please let me know, and let me know what you're reading too at the moment, and thank you very much for watching.